Hey guys, we got here a campaign, a multiplayer campaign, doing Garden of Death Nightmare with the Great Gargamel. Or Gargamel, I don't know how to pronounce his name actually, I call him Garg always. So we're doing the Nightmare version, and unfortunately we had here Anti-Rooney joining in, and we had to kick him out. Because we were waiting for the guildmate instead. And Legorn is just standing there being pretty or whatever, not clicking ready. Here we go. World boss in 30 minutes, which means we got to do this. We cannot possibly miss the world boss, of course, because that is the purpose of life. To do the world boss event. I hope I'm not in front. Let's get the sound rolling. And let's start chopping blood serpents. Look at the fireball from Garg. I mean, I'm really curious at what is it gonna hit with 6,500. I mean, I just wanna cry when I see that. It is so powerful that that last mob just like froze in fear. Let's go, let's go. Actually, I'm getting like 5 experience for that. That's ridiculous. Might as well like not do it or something. Let's see. I am getting only 5 experience. That is terrible. That is terrible. Even if you're helping, you should get like, I don't know, 6. Like 5 is too little. You have to get like 6 experience, okay? Oh, it's so cool to do like nightmare version of a dungeon with 1-round battles. Oh, okay. I'm curious. This is like the first mini boss, and let's see how quick this guy goes down. With the slasher, that's 6,800, 7,400. I mean, it is so cool. Another one, and here is my Delphic, which is gonna do what? The same? It's doing even less, so my Delphic is doing 4,000 times 3, and that is Delphic. I mean, like, I got nothing better than that. And there is Garg's Rain of Fire, which is his like bread and butter skill, doing like more than my whole Delphic. It is insane. Here we got Santoria from Garg helping out because Venom there is dying. He's bleeding. I mean, literally. I mean, like, he's got damage increase, but he's got... Where is the bleeding effect? Oh, it just must have worn off right now or something. Damage increased. I don't see the bleeding. How come he's got so low life? But okay, the boss does put bleeding, as you may know. And if you're doing a dungeon like this, you can get a high level guy to help you. It's gonna go so much smoother. I mean, I can remember when I was doing God of Death Nightmare on regular, forget Nightmare, we had so much problem doing it the first time with a team of like, we were barely qualified to do it, and it was like insane. And here I am just chatting around, doing it like not even thinking if we're gonna win or not. And this is cool. By the way, I have no idea why I'm doing this. Because I don't need anything from this dungeon. I must be helping somebody, I don't know. I forgot already. 1 damage only for Garg there, not because he's so awesome, but that's because he's got that illusion astral. By the way, they have nerfed the illusion astral like seriously. Like really a lot. Before, people like would like dodge hits extremely frequently. By the way, I'm the only lucky one here, if you notice, who didn't get bleeding. We are gonna have a trouble if this first mini boss actually brought us all down. I don't know. Can we beat the last boss then? Oh, so this is gonna be interesting. So Garg is cool, but he's alone. And here are those legendary stones that people are collecting. We almost died. Here we go, somebody's sleeping. Leghorn again. Leghorn, stop sleeping. Wake up. Go, go. Come on. Come on. People complaining about lag, like always. That never stops. I think they're complaining about lag so much that even if it doesn't lag, they're gonna complain and then be like, okay guys, like we don't have lag. We're like, okay, come on, let's complain anyways, because that's what we do. Also, if you go in the forums, people invent reasons to complain. Like this guy, he came up with a whole calculation on how it'll take him like gazillion bajillion years to get like a gem level 12. Like, come on, for real. I don't even have a 5, let alone 12. And he started a whole thread about it. Let's be more positive. So here we got 1 archer, 2 mages, and a knight in a very weird formation. Well, because Garg is so awesome, he has to be in front. And these are the cool whirlwinds from the bulls over here. What are they called? They're called Hermetian Warrior. I have no idea where that is. It's probably like a place called Hermetia, and he's like the warrior of Hermetia. I don't know. 8,000 gold received. Okay, now are we gonna like die? Because on the first mini boss we almost died. I'm gonna wait, or I'll shield up. That's what I'll do. Let them destroy all the monsters, all the Hermetian guards and warriors. I'm just gonna put a shield and like defend myself in the corner. And now I will toss in my Delphic Destroyer and kill everybody, because it's so awesome. Check it out. It's gonna be like 5 million damage. Check it out. Well, it was almost 5 million, just like 3 zeros were missing, okay? No, 3 zeros would make it 400,000. So 4 zeros. Man, I'm so far away from 5 million. A little bit jealous of the War Chariot. The War Chariot is smashing the tower of the enemy for 6 million damage. If I could just do that one time, just one time as like a exception, if they could give me the ability to do 6 million damage, I would so do it on the world boss and probably earn an insane amount of money and Daru. That would be so cool. By the way, patch 1.5 part 2 is coming up. They say early April. I think that's a code name for like the first or the second week, or it's a promise. There was a guy a while back, I don't know, some kind of like a, I don't know where he knew it from, but he said it was coming like the 14th of April, and I was like, yeah, where'd you get that number from? But apparently he knew something. He knew it, and we didn't know how come he knew it, but he knew it. Here's my second Delphic Destroyer coming up at a ridiculously bad time, because look, the boss has reverse damage on himself, and I just ate 3 times 1000 damage. Strange, Garg is casting healing. He is like at full health. I think like maybe that was a misclick or something, but look how easy we went with this one. I don't know why we had problem before. So that was a very easy way compared to the first mini boss. And another legendary stone. I'm collecting these legendary stones, well, because they're legendary and I got nothing better to do, and I'm like infected by the golem or something, so I want like some items to be my precious. So they're like my precious, but I don't have anything to do with them because, well, I'm basically level 60, and I don't need level 50 legendary stones because level 60 gear is better than 50 legendary. Now what I do need is level 60 legendary stones, because then I could make the best gear, which is level 60 legendary gear. Now that would be cool. And why am I clicking on quest? I don't know. But I do want the mystery box, which I didn't get to open because these bears were supposedly undead spawn. But they're undead with flesh and blood, which is weird. Look at that fireball, man. I'm so jealous of that fireball and the rain of fire. Doing like 12,000 damage, while here I'm stuck with 4 or 5,000. But okay, Garg is cool. He is one of the top players in the game, so there's no contest. But I do want that mystery box, and I got a level 4 luck stone. I feel so lucky. Okay, here is the last boss, which we killed like a million times. Oh no, he called up the summoner soul thingy. So here we go. I'm gonna cast Whirlwind. Garg is casting healing on himself, and I think he is AFK, which is terrible. Now this is very, very bad because, well, we will kill ourselves. Seriously. Okay, I'm gonna do... Gee, that's bad. So let's do Holy Seal. Oh wow. One attack from Garg and I almost died. And I couldn't stun myself also. Come on. I need that healing. No. I died before he could heal me. And now he has to kill himself. Man, I was so close to surviving this. So this is going to be like electrical contest. It's like lightning on lightning. It's gonna take a while. This is gonna take like 10 years. And he's got a talent activated here, which already are there. Decrease rage consumption by 30%. I wish I could fast forward this because, like, come on. This is damage increased by 50% and they're still going at it. He's gonna heal himself for like their 13,000 health. Santoria coming up from our team. Come on, guys. In a few seconds it'll be 100% and hopefully... Oh no, he's healing himself again. 18,000, but now the damage is increased by 100%, so this is probably going to end relatively fast. If it wasn't for this negation, which is the purification spell, I think Garg did it on purpose. Because you can actually put stuff like that on yourself before you fight your mirrors, and then they will do stupid things like casting them. Okay, finally it's there. But Phantom says he's got like 60 keys or something, so I hope he's not gonna summon them and summon them and summon them. Undress. I don't know, are we not fighting the boss? I think they wanna keep killing. Boss, come on. They wanna fight mirrors all day long, every day. Everybody's ready. R is for ready. So for those people who are watching, that's the easiest way to tell everybody that you're cool. And for knights, it's mostly like I'm ready, because like you can do nothing. You're like a piece of metal, nothing to prepare. And it's mostly mages who have a huge job at preparing different spells that they need and so on. There goes the hysterical boss with his attacks, which we take quite well. I mean, I remember when first time fighting this guy, that first attack where he goes crazy, attacks everybody. That was devastating for me. And now, like, okay, 8,000. I'm at half health, not good. Actually, I'm not in the best of shape, so gonna have to be a shield. And I got healing, great. Haha, my shield worked, but the others are in trouble. And I don't know if this is looking good for us. I am not entirely sure about that. We got major healing there, and that's what I'm talking about. So we restart. But the boss does have reflect on him. 50% of all damage is reflected back. Garg is purifying because, well, he likes to purify. That's his hobby. And otherwise because we have bleeding on ourselves and we don't want to bleed. And when you don't want to bleed, what you gotta do is purify. Okay, next attack I'm gonna do Delphic Destroyer. Because... oh, did I get it? No, I didn't get it. I'm gonna hit the wrong guy. The completely wrong guy. The guy that is immune to physical. Damn it. Okay, here a massive healing coming through. So we are good. And then ultimate slasher from myself to help finish that bastard boss. We need to kill that main boss, and we need those rain of fires coming through. That boss is still alive, and if Garg dies, we are finished. And I can't do Whirlwind because these guys have reverse damage on them. I would kill myself. Venom looks like it's gonna bite the dust. Seriously. Garg is unable to do Rain of Fire or Fireball because... why? Because he is healing and purifying. And he can't do everything no matter how great he is. Lol, I think Venom is dead. Haha. Yeah, I see you live also. Oh, what a lag. But you are dead. Okay. Now from here on, smooth sailing. That first bastard is down. I will already prepare the Delphic. And that's what happens in the lag. So Venom is actually completely dead. You can see he's not getting any damage. He's not doing any damage himself. But yet he's standing there in good health. Raw, raw. And Venom is talking about the Sixth Sense. Are you kidding me? Yes, exactly like Sixth Sense. I see dead people inside the game. And there goes the boss. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's see if I will get 10 million gold as a reward for helping out. Check it out, battle success. Oh, I actually got some experience. I got soul crystals, come on. Soul crystals, and what did Leghorn get? Come on, Leghorn, click, okay. Well, there we have it. That was Nightmare Garden of Death. And I got my quest completed also. And Leghorn disconnected.